What must you do in order to accumulate good karma? You need to train your mind to be good. You must train to always have good chetana. I strongly urge all of you to train like this. Train good mind. You need to reflect, why is it that now you have a good, comfortable life? This is because your past life karma is good. Because in your past life, you train a good mind and you had good chetana. Why is it that now you are poor and your life is not good? Because in the previous life, you have bad mind and bad chetana. That's a bad result to you. So if you do not train your mind now to be with a good chetana always, your future life will not be good again. However, if you train your mind to be with good chetana always, for your future life will be good. If you have life, I would like to quote a teaching by the Buddha in the Dhamma, verse 62. It is the story about Ananda City, a rich man but stingy man. He very rich, very stingy. During the Buddha's time, there was a very wealthy man by the name of Ananda City, who lived in the Savatthi. Even though he has a very rich, he was a very stingy. Don't like to give, don't like to offer. He did not like to offer anything. Those who approached him to ask for donation were clothed and chased away. He would shout at them, I do not like to offer. I only want my wealth for myself. Every fortnight, he would gather his family together and admonish his son named Mula Sili. Do not think that the 800 million of treasure I have are a lot. What one possesses on should never give away. One should always be acquiring more. For it a man lets dollar after dollar slip through his fingers. Slowly but surely, his wealth will be wasted away. Always he teaching to his son, don't offer. And you have the 800 million, your treasure. Don't think a lot. If you give $1 by $1, after that all your thing is gone. So how to do? He asked with Abbas. In Janan Kayan Daitsawa, Ubachika Ninja Achayan, Madu Na Ninja Samaharan, Bandito Karama Wasi. Observing how pigments fade away, how ants amass their store, how bees gather honey, so should the wise man administer his household. My son, you see, the ants, they bring a little bit by a little bit the amass. After that become very big. Also, you must keep your treasure, you must keep your money. Don't give, don't offer others. You see, the beans, they bring a little by a little honey. After that, their house become very big. So you must keep like this. Don't give to others. So in this way, he kept all this wealth only for himself. Even similarly, Dana, Sila, he did not wish to do. So surely the Sila Kusala and Bhavana Kusala were very far away from him. He only knew how to eat and to enjoy himself, empty his debt. He had 5 pots of gold, purely barley, in his house. He died without revealing their location to his son. After his death, he was reborn as a human into village of Bakas near the city gate of Savatthi. Some past life karma suppose he reborn again to the human. From the time his mother was pregnant, the entire village of Baka could not receive proper food. The villager thought there must be a wicked and unlucky one among them. By dividing themselves up into groups and by the process of the elimination, they came to the conclusion that the pregnant Baka woman must be the unlucky one, that she was driven out of the village. When the son was born, he was extremely angry and repulsive. His hands and feet, eyes and ears, nose and mouth were not where they should have been. He had only one eye in the place where the nose should be. The eye is good. The nose is somewhere. Is it beautiful? His mouth is slightest to one side, like that. Like stroke person. Whoever saw him was terrified by his ugly appearance. Despite this, the mother did not abandon him because of a mother love is very great. The mother is you are any happy, no problem. They very love to you. Cannot throw away. His mother had a great difficulty in feeding him. Wherever the mother went out, back in with him, she would not receive anything. Because he never offered anything. Also, he cut down other offering to other people. He was very stingy. But when she went out back in on her own, she would receive food for herself. When he was 7 years old and old enough to go back in on his own, his mother placed gift plate in his hand and left him, saying, "Dear son, because of you, we have been through to great distress. Now we can no longer support you. In this city, maize are provided for poor people and travelers. Cut your living by begging for alms in this town." In Savatthi, he went from house to house and finally came to the house where he had lived in his previous life. Remember his past life. He entered his own house. When he arrived at his own house, he went, "Oh, this is my house," because of very close life. So he entered to the house. His grandchildren of his past life were playing in the house. When the children saw him, is it beautiful? Not like that, the pt3. They were crying, terrified by his angry look, and they are crying very loudly, fearing that a ghost or a yaka had come into their house. They think this may be ghost or yacha. When the servants heard the sound, crying sound, they cut him, beat him up, and throw him into a big rubbish right outside. At the time, the Buddha was going on around in the city of Savatthi, together with Venerable Ananda. They arrived in front of this house. The Buddha looked at Venerable Ananda and at his request narrated the past announced and the present event of Ananda. The wealthy Mulasiri. After Ananda city passed away, his son Mulasiri became rich man and take the house. The Thera Ananda called to the Mulasiri. People also gather around. They know Buddha giving the talk. The Buddha asks Mulasiri, "Dear Mulasiri, do you know this wines?" He answered, "I don't know. I do not, excellent Buddha." "This wine is your father, Ananda city," said the Buddha. "Oh, my father is now in the Brahma realm." Because all Brahma men, they have passed away after that they reborn to the Brahma. Brahmin is a thing like this. As they were upon reborn family, they believed that after that they would be reborn in the Brahma realm. The Buddha said, "No, this wine is your father, Ananda city." Mulasiri was very unhappy to hear this. He said, No, Buddha. You must be misunderstand. This is not my father. My father is now already Brahmaran. When Mulasiri did not believe it, the Buddha asked this point. Buddha called Worthy Ananda. Tell your son about the 5 big pots of gold you have buried. Mulasiri then became convinced after he had uncovered the 5 pots of the gold, as mentioned by the Ananda. He called, "My father," called to this point, "Where you keep the 5 gold?" He wake up quickly. He had one. There is one shoe. So the Mulasiri called 5 pots of gold. The Buddha gave him at the time. Mulasiri very surprised, and from then on they had a very strong faith in the Buddha because he got the 5 books. The Buddha gave him a discourse in the Dhamma and recited the following stanza: Buddha Mati, Dhamma Mati, Iti Bhala Vihinyati. Buddha Mati, Dhamma Mati, Iti Bhala Vihinyati. Adahi Adano Nati, Kudo Buddha, Kudo Danam. What's the meaning? I have sons, I have wealth. The foolish torments himself with this feeling or attachment. Indeed, when even he himself is not his own, how can son and wealth be his? The Buddha gave him thoughts. I have son, I have wealth, many property. So for me, no problem, anything. The stingy rich man thought, I have son or I have children, I have wealth, I can depend on my children, I can depend on my wealth. He was afflicted attracted by such thoughts, only thoughts. Maybe you also were taught, I have some, I am worthy. I can depend on my children, I can depend on my wealth. Is it true? After they are married, go away. Let's behind stay to you alone. So dear brother and sister, do you understand this? Understand? Any of you think the same way? I have children, when I become old, I can depend on them. They will support me. Is it true? No, you do yourself. You had only one son or one daughter. After marriage, they follow to their husband or wife. They stay at the house. They're very busy, cannot come back to see you. You think when I'm old, they will depend on me. But is it not true? Can you truly depend on them? Is it just wishful thinking? Can they really be depended upon? No. But not all, some may be. What we can truly depend on is only our kusala dhamma. Truly depend on is only our kusala dhamma. Everywhere follow to you. When you reborn, future, human, deva, everywhere, your kusala will depend on you. Then the next one, Dhamma Mati, I have wealth. Those of you who are well-to-do may think I have many property, a lot of wealth, so I am not worried, I can depend on my wealth. Sometimes our wealth can be affected distinctly and can disappear anytime. For example, when the 5 enemies befall us, our wealth may be greatly affected. Fire destroy, quickly finish. The water flash like the nugget, or disappear. Water flash. The king come to take, also you will become poor. The thief stole everything. What happened? You will become. In the Buddha time, one of the rich men, one day the bad karma result, all the gold it became charcoal. He actually became poor. How to do, he don't know. So he had one good prince. The prince say, if you bring to the market and you prepare for selling, if some people come to tell you, why you are very rich, come to sell the charcoal, that person, not good karma. Some people come to ask you, oh, why you come to sell the gold? This is good karma, that person have the good karma. It's the man, so you give to your daughter in marriage. It's the woman, so you give to your son in marriage. You are all the gold, charcoal, it will become gold again from his or her karma. Anytime we can become poor. If you think this, I have a lot of property, I am very rich, but actually also can become the poor. Another Bandikata, rich man, one day he also become poor. Because of the Deva, the great Deva, he offer a lot of Buddha and Sangha every day. So the power is very strong, so he cannot stay. All the time he come down from his house, the Deva house, go outside, so he became angry. He made the power in all the property is a despair. So one day, he visited to the Buddha. Buddha asked, how are you, or etc. Many things asked. Nowadays you can offer to the Sangha. Buddha, now I cannot offer a lot. But still I offer. But my thing is a little bit, very poor food. So that time Buddha say, Dayaka, don't think you are a little bit donation things. As you make cleaning it's a little bit, also you can offer to the Sangha. This result is a very great, very benefits. So don't worry. So after that, the Deva asked to him, rich man, if you not offer to the Buddha and Sangha, I will keep it to the goal. Who taught me this one? You are the gate Deva. You are very stupid. Don't stay in my house. Go away. The Deva cannot stay. Also, you think you are kuti. Some Deva disturb to you or some ghost disturb to you. You say, don't stay in my kuti. They will go away. No need to scared. They're very scared to you. Very afraid to you. Okay. Now that's why the Buddha said these 5 aggregate are anatta. Oh, what is it? When the time comes for you to become old, to face sick, and when it is time to die, you wish, I do not want to die. Can your wish be fulfilled like this? Cannot. Can you stop the process of the old age, sickness and death? No, we cannot. We are born to experience old age, sickness, death, sorrow, lamentation, pain, grief, and despair. That's why the Buddha said the 5 aggregates are anatta, non-self. If we cannot control our body, we can wish that we always remain as 16 years old and we're not growing old. Is it possible? Impossible. Not possible. Therefore, this body is a non-self. That's why the Buddha said, Bhaichana Dhammo Nama Bhaichati, Nasana Dhammo Nama Nasati. Those which are subject to breaking up will be broken. And those which are subject to destruction will be destroyed. All formations are impermanent. They are subject to change and destructions. Is it true? Yes, true. Can you control something that can be broken and prevents them from being broken? Not just external things. It is more important to focus on our body too. Our body is subject to old age, sickness, and death. And so we will become old. Fall sick and we will die. Cannot stop this process. This is the nature of our body. That's why this body is also not for you to depend on. Even our body is not our dependent. If you cannot even depend on yourself, if you cannot depend on your own body, how can you depend on your children? Also, for your property, how can they protect you? That's why do not believe in your property. Cannot think for sure that you can depend on them. So some of you may have good son, good daughter, good husband, good wife, good business. You may have everything, but you should not believe that these are your true source of dependence. What is your true of source or dependence? What is your source or dependence? Can you answer? Kusala. I will ask again, what is your true source of dependence? Answer is very little. I will become boring. I will ask again, what is your true source of dependence? Kusala, loudly. Kusala is the best source of dependence for all our beings. Nothing else is equal to it. In the Dhamma commentary, Buddha admonished the bhikkhus. Dandan kadan kusala hi sambate danda mana danda mewa dadati. This means, if we perform meritorious deeds very slowly, then the result or benefits that we will receive from these meritorious acts will also begin slowly. Instead, the Buddha's advice, Sigan kadam bonyan siga mewa sambade dadati. Siga means very quickly. Kadam bonyan means performing meritorious deeds. If you perform meritorious deeds very quickly, the result or benefit from the meritorious deeds will also be given to us very quickly. If you do slowly, the result becomes slowly. If you do quickly, the result very quickly. Today is very hot. I'm not going to meditation hall. I will stay in my kuti in sleeping. So your result is very slowly. Today is raining very strong. I don't need to practice. Today I might rest. Raining, hot. So you choose the time. So your result also begins slowly. If you perform meritorious deeds very quickly, the result or benefits from the meritorious deeds will also be given to us very quickly. That's why abhitarata kalayane papan chaitan niwaraye. Dandan hi krondo bonyan baba samay ramadi mano. We should make haste, be quick and alert. When it comes to doing meritorious kusala deeds, we should restrain our mind from doing evil. If we were to perform meritorious kusala deeds slowly or hesitantly, the mind will tend towards taking delight in doing evil. Do you understand? If you not do quickly kusala, the mind brings to you evil quickly. Okay, today very hot, I'm not going to meditate, so happy. The mind is brain to the evil object. Today is a rain very strong, I'm not going to monastery. So the mind bring to evil object. Therefore, you should do kusala meritorious deeds very quickly. When you think of doing something good, quickly do it. When you think, today I'm going to meditate, but quickly go to meditation hall. A lot of noisy, many construction here. You hear and you listen. Yes, your mind is very disturbed. If you don't care, so it's okay, you can focus on your meditation object. Do not hesitate. Otherwise, if you hesitate, you will give opportunity for the akusala mind to take over. And then it will pursue you to abandon the good and to do the evil instead. This is what the Buddha taught to Mula Siddhi, the rich man's son. At the end of this verse, Mulasiri in his white boat attained the Sotapanna. It is good. Because of Buddha teaching, he knows this too we become Sotapanna. That's why Buddha giving and going there in the giving thoughts. In summary, what is the title of our talk? Do you remember? Kusala is our only true source of dependence. Altogether, Kusala is our only true source of dependence. So once again, I ask all of you to do Kusala, Punya, meritorious deeds very, very quickly. Do not do slowly or hesitantly. If you do slowly, you will get the result slowly, or may even attempt to evil deeds. That's why you must do Kusala very quickly, all the times. Kusala is your only true source of dependence. I would like to concrete with the following stanza. Iti dhammam desrin sena yandandi kadamaya. Iti dhammam desrin sena yandandi kadamaya. Dena sabbe sukha yandu jana eda saminkino. I will explain the meaning of the verse. Maya, perform to me. I am the speaker. Iti Voda Nayena. I am now delivering to a Dhamma talk, quoting from the Pali text as well as the Atthakatha commentary. Dhamma, which Dhamma am I talking about in this Dhamma talk? What is the title of my Dhamma talk? Kusala is our only true source of dependence. This Dhamma is for you to understand, to see and to practice accordingly. When I am delivering the talk, I am giving a gift of Dhamma, Dhamma Dana. This is Dhamma Desana, the discourse of the Dhamma, as I mentioned at the beginning of the talk. This is very good Kusala. So when I am giving this Dhamma talk, I got very great merits. 10. My dear brother and sister, you are the good audience. You are listening to Dhamma. This Dhamma, hearing the Dhamma, so you are also accumulating great merits. Both you and I, we are accumulating a lot of Kusala. Because of this Dhamma Dana by me and the Dhamma Savana by all of you, by this meritorious act, may all the audience here, all of you, all the human, all the devas, all the Brahma, and all the beings, whatever you need, whenever you wish for, may all these wishes be fulfilled for you and for all our beings. May all of you receive the higher blessings from now until your attainment of the final Nibbana. May you always obtain happiness, good wealth, and peace of mind, and may you attain Nibbana very soon. Okay, sharing of merits. Repeat after me. Ita watacha amehi Sambadam Baunya Sambadam Sabbe Deva Sabbe Buddha Sabbe Saddha Anumodantu Sabba Sambati Saitiya Idam me Nyatina Hotu Sukhida Hontu Nyateyo Idam me Nyatina Hotu Sukhida Hontu Nyateyo Idam me Nyatina Hotu Sukhida Hontu Nyateyo Idam me Punyam Asawakaya Wahang Hotu Idam me Punyam Nibbānassa Paccaya Hotu Mama Punya Bhagam Sabba Saddhanam Bhajami Te Sabbe Me Samam Punya Bhagam Labantu Sadhu 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 Sukhi Hotu. Sukhi Hotu Nibbānam Paccaya Hotu. Sadhu Sadhu Numodami. Sadhu Sadhu Numoditabam. Kamami Kamidabam. Sukhi Hotu Nibbānam Paccaya Hotu.